Welcome to Happy Hour, brought to you by Best Damn Bookkeeping. At what point did these automations you built started turning into an outward client-facing destiny?
It was probably like the end of 2022. I think
Okay.
November or December. Like a couple of people had known what I was doing with it, and they were like, "Build it out for me." And at that time, I was charging a setup fee, like a $2,000 setup fee, and
I mean, I suppose because that's where all the time gets invested at that point is just,
mhm.
all right, this is going to take me a little bit to build it the way you're asking me to, but let me get in here.
Yeah, and I was doing some custom stuff for them too. And, but when the month was done, I was like, holy shit, I just made more money doing this than I made in my pressure washing company.
Mhm.
And I'm like, okay, and then there was like a lineup of more people. And so fast forward to now, there's no setup fee. And I've streamlined everything. So everything is like on what I call a snapshot. And so I can just load the snapshot in. And so we connect it to your scheduling app, whether you use House Call Pro, Jobber, the Customer Factor, Responsibly. It works with all those programs, Workies, Service Titan. So I have a snapshot for each one. And then I also have a snapshot for whether you do in-person quotes or over the phone quotes, because the sales follow-up is a little bit different, right?
Yeah,
so
totally. And what you need as far as like estimates and what you're sending them or sharing with them.
Exactly. And this program supercharges Responsibly. So you can actually see when your link is actually clicked on and open it up. I don't know if you've ever used Responsibly. So it's super cool there. You can actually bring in your Responsibly phone number so you can actually see the people that are texting it. The follow-ups are way better than Responsibly. I call it Responsibly. I'm not knocking Responsibly at all. Responsibly is literally an estimating program. It's not really like a solid follow-up. I mean, it's a great follow-up if you have no follow-up, but it's really an estimating software. And this will supercharge it. It's pretty crazy. So I have a snapshot for each one of those, and then a snapshot. I have two snapshots for each program, whether you do in-person or over the phone estimates. So it took me months to streamline all this. And then, we're connecting it with Zapier, right? So you connect, let's say House Call Pro to Zapier, and then connect that to My Service Robot. And so in Zapier, I have more snapshots, right, of how to hook up each one of the programs. So now it's literally a couple clicks of a button, duplicate the account, run through it, onboard the client, make sure there's no errors. And so I don't want to act like it's easy. I don't want to act like it's simple. The grass is always greener on the other side. There's shit in every single business, but I've got it narrowed down. But I put I put thousands of hours and thousands of dollars into learning this stuff to get it to where it is now.
Yeah.
So
there's no like magic easy button for onboarding stuff. It's like you got to streamline it as much as possible, but it always comes down to expectation setting, and it actually most of the time comes down to the client. Hey, home service heroes, thank you guys so much for tuning into our home service happy hour content today. I sure hope you learned a little something, and I sure as heck hope that it was entertaining. If you did find it fun and entertaining, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more cool, fun, entertaining business content. And speaking of which, stay tuned. There's a little more here and a little more right here. Check it out.